Can you believe it? Those guys tricked me with a chocolate croissant. Fuckers. Didn't even get the croissant I wanted. I got a chocolate one instead of an almond one. I don't know, the guy told us yesterday that they were going to be there at 5 to 7. I went there and the lady said we don't do almond croissants. So someone's lying to us. It's going to be a mission. We're going on it. You and me, Jake. The story will continue.
Today is a very weird day. So Jake and I are walking around the pits just getting the scoop on what's going on and what everyone's up to.
So we got one practice lap in for the juniors race, and yeah, it's like a hard pack with peanut butter on top, and it's just super loose, like it's almost unrideable. So I've only gotten one lap, and then they shut it, and the race is TBC, so we don't know yet. Yeah.
What was the plan today, initially?
Win. The plan was, let me just zoom in on what we have on the whiteboard. 10 to 11 practice, is that it?
Yeah, I think Dom's one was at 12:36.
Yeah, so that was the plan. I think that plan has possibly gone out the window, but hopefully not.
Rumours are that there's no more. It's nil point.
Some vicious rumours go around this place.
But we haven't really left this parking bay here because we can see quite a lot. So
yeah, so we're not really too sure. We hope some bicycle riding happens today, but yeah, we're all about safety here, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, bugger.
We'll just wait until the fat lady sings.
Another day in the rain.
Thanks for the update, boys.
Yeah, today a rest day. Pretty strange having a day off between quali and race. But to be honest, I need it. I was needed because yesterday wasn't my day. So this morning just relax and just cruising down on the enduro track. A nightmare. It was so slippery. I was the first one, so the first layer, slippery one was still on. So yeah, just sliding down. So now we'll take a rest day, a bit of mobility, exercise, good food to rest. If maybe we can do maybe a track walk in the afternoon, but we'll see with the condition. Every 5 minutes change, and now I just heard the junior is cancelled as well. So yeah, rest day.
Now, what's going on today?
What is going on today? That is the big question. The junior race has been cancelled for the first ever time, and it's pretty pathetic if I'm honest. Rained overnight, it was pretty gnarly for the first laps of some of them, but I mean our guy Ryan Griffiths got down with no crashes. So I really don't know what's going on.
What was going to be the plan for you today?
We were doing nothing today. We were just going to cheer the juniors on, watch the race, because like I said, it rained last night, but it was going to be a good one, man. It's going to be like old school downhill, like the old Chompery ones, or Schlabming, or even Leogang a few years ago in COVID. So we were just going to watch the boys battle down the hill, and it was going to be a hell of a race to watch because there would be a lot of crashes, but luckily pretty slow speed. It's steep and gnarly up there. So I think we're in for a hell of a race today, but for some reason, apparently someone's cancelled it.
Do you know if was the reason safety?
Apparently the reason's safety, but I think Andorra last week was 100 times more unsafe in the dry with how high speed that track is and how fast we're going these days. So I could understand if the heli couldn't get in or something like that, but the people that are crashing up there today are going 2 miles an hour. Like it's really, really slow speed in the steeps where it is dangerous, or dangerous, like hard to ride. So downhill's not an indoor sport, man. I think this is such a shame for our sport and the way it seems to be going this year. It really is, it's quite a hit, man. It's a worry. Whatever this new organization's doing is, it's kind of crazy and not what you're used to or what this sport I think is or what everyone that does it loves or what it stands for really.
So you just finished racing yesterday, right?
Yeah, so I finished yesterday, and basically I've just packed up and loaded all my kit onto my bike, and yeah, so just get on the bike and pedal all the way over to Chateau, which is about 1,000 kilometers away.
Is that what you do between every race?
Yeah, I haven't missed one yet, so I've biked between all of them so far.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. What made you start doing this?
So I guess, yeah, last year I don't know, I'm quite stubborn. Like when I get an idea, I'm gonna make it happen. So I came overseas last year when I was 17, had like no money, had no vehicle, didn't know anyone at all. So I live in New Zealand, so you know, other side of the world. I had no connections, so got here, thought I'd just be able to, you know, hitch up with someone and get in their van, but I was a bit shy. didn't ask anyone, and then yeah, I don't know, the idea kind of came about to bike to the event, just because that it was cheap, didn't cost anything, and I had a bike, so I might as well use it.
Now that the junior race is canceled, what are you up to today?
I'm rebuilding a shock for Martin Mays on his XC bike. Pete, I don't know what Pete's doing. I'm working. He's working hard. Hardly working.
Pete, what are you up to now that the junior race is canceled?
I'm just fixing a shock for Canadian feller.
What happened today?
Nothing. Well, a lot of people fell down, and then they canceled the juniors practice and race. People are all up in arms. I don't know. I feel like there were probably some compounding choices that added up to probably being the right choice. We don't have a ton of information, but the track looks incredibly difficult to ride. Then from what I've heard, it's really hard to get medics on course. There are no B zones, there's no like buffer area around the track, so you'd easily end up with 3 or 4 riders on the ground at a time during the day. I kind of feel like it was the right choice with the conditions and the exceptions of medics and things like that. But I also understand other people's views of it's a World Cup. Probably should let it go and see what happens. But then it's like you're opening yourself up to some type of lawsuit or something. If some couple people crash, you can't get a medic in time. The ground is treacherous. Like you can't walk on it. The thing I'm wondering is it's supposed to rain again tonight. It's not going to get better for tomorrow, so if it's unsafe today, which was the reason, it's still going to be unsafe tomorrow. So what are we going to do? Like Lourdes is hard in the wet, but it's a very short section. The rest of it's not that bad. Whereas this is like the top seems okay, and then the rest of the 2/3 seem gnarly. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of information that we don't have to make a proper call, and I think everybody's kind of jumping down everybody's throat about this and that without knowing all the facts, or looking at it from a single point of view of my team's fine, where it really is a community thing. But what can we do? Is it going to dry out? Is it going to rain again? We don't know. Don't know if we're racing tomorrow.
Well, this is definitely shaped up to be a really unusual race week. There's a lot of confusion around the town today, a lot of differing opinions, but I guess at this point there's really nothing left to do except just have our fingers crossed and hope that we get to see a race tomorrow. But for now, thanks for watching today, even though literally nothing happened, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow for Elite Downhill Finals.